Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
To the Honorable Mr. Sabarian Rosam Bujaya SPD MPD as a lecturer of speaking sports and 3A class friends I'm proud of. First, let us offer adoration and praise to the presence of God who has lowered his grace in his life upon all of us, so that today we may gather here to celebrate the English debate. And I'm Aida, who happens to be moderator, who will organize the debate today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special debate today. Today's debate will bring up motion about the gentle leader is better than ladies leader. We already have the affirmative team and the opposition team. So we shall proceed to the debate. The first speaker from the affirmative team, time is yours.
Thank you from the moderator. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Today's debate will bring up about a motion, gender leader is better than a woman leader. And the speakers are Ardhea as speaker 1, Syita as speaker 2, and Fakhlevi as speaker 3. I completely agree that a gender leader is better than a woman leader due to a basic nature of leadership, including men, such as independent, good emotional, logical, responsibility, and more. I'm not saying that women don't have this trait, but men do more. And we can learn from real life that a leader from some countries in Southeast Asia, most of them is men. More explanation will be explained by next speaker. Thank you.
Thank you for the first speaker from the affirmative team. Now, we will listen to the refueling arguments to be presented by opposition team. The first speaker from the opposition team, time is yours.
Thank you very much for with the motion that the text first speaker from I will say I'm kind of agree with that argument. That lady leader also have some basic nature of the leader, such as Fitroh, teamwork, honesty, and tolerance. Behind this, we can see that one of the leaders that in Asian country, in Myanmar, a lot of leaders there is women. I think it's more better. I think it's not men who are general leaders who have any but I'm kind of agree that with that gentle leader better than lady leader.
Thank you for the first speaker of opposition team. Now we will listen to the reform arguments to be presented by the second speaker of affirmative team. The second speaker of affirmative team, time is yours.
Thank you for giving me stand here. The argument that I would like to say, I disagree what was to say. Just because a female has the kind of basic nature of leader, it doesn't mean a lady leader can be a good leader. Because we can know from the data that a gentle leader is better than a lady. We can take an example from the CCV, and men are thought to have the ability to make tough decisions better than women, whereas women are more passionate in their decision making. According to a random sample of 2,000 people from different civil countries, men were twice as likely to make a decision immediately and in a more decisive style when compared to women. Jadi and Utama 2013 said. And also from psychology, a male brain is naturally 12% larger than a female brain. However, this difference is not related to intelligence, but it is in the concerning their larger body size. Cairo 2011. And we when compared to women. Grade 1992 said. Thank you.
Thank you for the second speaker of Affirmative team. Now we will listen their arguments to be presented by the opposition team. The second speaker of opposition team are the students.
Thank you for giving me here. A good leader didn't depend on gender, nor is in a moderator that focus on competence and efforts. Gender is no longer the dominant influencing factor. It can be seen from the jobs that were mostly dominated by men, but it can be very well starting. Military service takes on first effort, meaning heavy equipment effort, meaning foreign, requiring, and so on. This process then men and women don't have to navigate.
Thank you for the second speaker of opposition team. Now we will listen the arguments presented by the third speaker of the affirmative team. The third speaker from affirmative team, time is yours.
As a leader, have to be able to reach, approach, as well as show improvement. That's the most difficult thing being a leader. Mostly men can do that as the nature of leader. The man rarely or even barely can be distracted by the personal things easily. For example, judge. We scarcely see a woman as a judge because basically the women who prioritize and indulge their feelings, their want and their thoughts. In a big evolution, this thing is not acceptable because it can prevent and harm the progression. The mental barrier is something that halts people's progression to the next level. No matter how many hours they spend practicing, they just can't seem to get much better as a player. This is because the problem isn't sitting in front of them, but it is in their thought. Other nature that helps a man to be a leader is idealism. As a leader, he must be idealist because the concentration and focus can help to reach and pursue the ideal inevitably. The hearts of a man are tougher and stronger in realizing the accomplishment, even though there are many obstacles that obstruct them in the front. Thank you.
Thank you for the third speaker of affirmative team. Now we will listen the argument revealing by the third speaker of opposition team. The third speaker of opposition team, Harvey Sulis.
Thank you for leaving me here. I disagree with that because the leader is comprehensive, proven by 1. Multitasking. Women are capable of performing more than one task at a time. 2. Visual tolerance. Women can handle pressure better than men. Although men have higher body strength when compared to women, but pain makes them 62.8% more helpless. 3. Teamwork. Researchers confirm that women prefer to work in group, whereas men perform better alone. 4. Longer life expectancy. The average woman lives 5 to 10 years longer than a man, which might allow them to have more time to practice leadership, especially during the more mature years. And the last is honesty. Women are more honest than men. In a recent experiment conducted at the University of Regensburg in 2014, men have a higher tendency to be univocal when compared to women. Thank you.
Thank you you for the third speaker of opposition team. Now we will listen to the conclusion for the first speaker of affirmative. Please give us our team conclusion. Time is yours.
Well, by seeing my team's point of view, we still stand on our opinion that a gender leader is better than a woman leader. Men are taught to have the ability to make a tough decision better than a woman. Human brain is naturally 12% larger than a female brain. This is actually not related into the intelligence, but it's to controlling their larger body size. Thank you.
Thank you for the first speaker of affirmative team for your conclusion. Now for the first speaker of opposition team, please give us your conclusion. The first speaker of opposition team, time is yours.
Thank you. For our second conclusion, that is, we also still stay with our argument that the team leader is also better than channel leader. The conclusion of our group is the characteristic of women's leadership style, such as like multitasking, modesty, and that again has told before. Women trust to be leaders. As in today's era, there are not so many women who become leader of organization even cover. Therefore, women leaders also deserve to be a leader.
Thank you for the first speaker of opposition team, and thank you to both team that have given his argument to all of us. And now, allow me as moderator to present the conclusion of today's debate. The conclusion of today's debate is basically no human being is born perfect. All have their strengths and weaknesses. From this, we can conclude that male and female leaders must have their own strength as well as their own shortcomings. I think enough for today. Thank you all for coming here, especially to the audience who participate in today's debate. If there is a wrong word, please be forgiven. And it was